And first, I'd like to call on Dr. David Uhl. He's the chairman of the Fairfield County College Bound organization.
Thank you. Good evening. Superintendent Wigton, President Kittredge, members of the board, members of administration. It's been probably 5 or 6 years since I was here last, so there are some new faces around the table, but this is starting the 6th year of service for Fairfield County College Bound in the Lancaster City Schools. For those of you who may not know, Fairfield County College Bound is a college access committee. So we're members of the Ohio College Access Network, and we work hard to focus on reaching those students who perhaps don't have the natural supports at home to navigate what can sometimes be the confusing college admissions process. And I'll talk a little bit about how we do that. Who's the button pusher? Am I the button pusher?
Yeah.
You're the button pusher?
Him.
Excellent. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So Fairfield County College Bound exists to assist Fairfield County residents in understanding the value of higher education while also linking them with the resources and opportunities to access and pursue it. Our vision is that our organization will increase the number of Fairfield County residents who pursue education beyond high school, which we know will improve quality of life, strengthen the workforce, and economic stability in our region. How we do it is we have one advisor, a part-time advisor that we employ, that we offer to the district for no cost. She is in the district 1 day a week, starting about mid-September through about 1st of May, sort of middle of May when things wrap up. And our services really revolve around 3 key areas. We provide one-on-one advising to students who need help working their way through the college admissions process. There are times where we may meet with a student once and they're done, they're ready to go, they have no problem, maybe they've got parents or someone at home who's helping them. There are times where we will meet with a student 7, 8, or 9 times throughout the school year in order to help them continue to move through that process. Our advisor is no stranger to Lancaster City Schools. It's Holly Elick. Holly has been our advisor for the last couple of years, and she does a phenomenal job in working with these students to help them get through the process. Our goal is that they are applying someplace. If they need help with their entrance essay, she's working with them on that. If they need help filing the FAFSA, if their parents need help doing that, she's working on that. There's sometimes concern with college access committees and what some might see as a duplication of service. Well, isn't that what guidance counselors should be doing? The reality is, and I'm sure that this is no secret to those around the table, guidance counselors today are working so hard to just help kids get through school that they oftentimes don't have the time to give the intensive assistance that's needed to students who really just don't know what to do, have maybe never had a parent or someone that they're with, have gone through the process before, maybe a first-generation college attendee. And so that's where Holly can come in. A significant number of the students that we serve in a one-on-one capacity are referrals from the guidance office. And so we can't say enough about the great support that we have had from administration, from Superintendent Wigton to Principal Greathouse and all the way through Lancaster City Schools, including the teachers that are LHS as well. And so this is really an interesting thing that happens as we do that one-on-one advising. We also offer bus tours, and so we select 2 or 3 campuses, usually Hocking, maybe Athens, sometimes Central Ohio Technical College, and we will load up the bus on one day and we will head to these campuses. Oftentimes these students have never ever been on a college campus before, and so we focus on juniors for that particular trip so they have an opportunity to get on a college campus as they're working their way through the process. We also provide ACT prep workshops. We partner with a group out of Canal Winchester that comes in for a 2-day ACT prep workshop, and that happens again during the school day. And so again, Principal Greathouse has just been fantastic about allowing students to participate in those things. And our focus is on those students, again, who may be at risk. And so we can offer scholarships to those students. It's $100 to do it. It's typically $250 to do it off the street. So we'll pay the $100 for some of those students. Additionally, every student who wants to register for it gets the benefit of the $100 as well. So if someone's perhaps not on free or reduced lunch, but they still want to be a part of the the ACT Prep Workshop. All they need to do is pay the $100 and they can take part. We typically have 30 to 40 students a year who are a part of that, and we see ACT scores increase depending on whether they've taken it or not, either 2 to 4 points based on, again, if they've taken it, sometimes it's 2 or 3 points at an increase, and then if they've never taken it before, they typically are 3 to 4 points higher than the national average for the ACT score when it's all said and done. We also do a number of events throughout the year. We work with Ohio University on College Goal Sunday, which is FAFSA completion. We also do a FAFSA workshop at the schools in the computer lab, and so those are really our main areas of service that Holly focuses on. This is a sort of just a quick testimonial. Having Holly here was beneficial. The best news was that we had a few at-risk kids who would never have done everything necessary to attend college. They're now headed off to school. 2 students I know are going to Hocking and OUL. I'm certain without her presence, I would not have had the time to give them the necessary attention to make that happen. Thank you for providing this valuable service. Again, we raise dollars in the community through a number of partners. Fundraising continues to be a challenge. Other than Holly, it's an all-volunteer board, and so we're all just kind of trying to do the best we can. But because our service is focused in the schools, we're not a well-known organization in the community, so that lends to the difficulty in raising funds as well. However, last year we did leverage about $5,000 in local dollars, $5,000 in grants, and $7,200 in in-kind resources. The reason this is important is because the completion rate for those who are 25 and older who have at least a bachelor's degree was not at all stellar in Fairfield County in 2000. You can see 20.8% when compared to some of the contiguous counties around us. Over the last 10 or 12 years, that has increased, and we have played a part in that. That whole increase certainly isn't related to us, but we know there are students who have gone to college and completed college that may not have been able to do so otherwise because of the work we've done with Fairfield County College Bound. It's interesting to consider another reason why this is important. 37.5% of Ohioans have a 2 or 4 year degree. However, in 2020, it's projected that 64% of all jobs in Ohio are going to require some sort of post-secondary credential. 64%. Whether that be a 1-year certificate, whether it be a 2-year associate's or a 4-year bachelor's, and we don't care. Whatever a student wants to go do, we're willing to help them figure out what steps they need to take in order to get there. So it's our goal to increase the level of higher education and post-secondary education attainment in Fairfield County by helping students get to college. I'll just mention really quickly a couple of our big supporters. Ohio University and Ohio Christian University are major donors, as is Angela Crow with Crow Communications and Fairfield Medical Center. Again, also, we couldn't do what we do at Lancaster City Schools without the support of this board and the administration throughout the district. It's really been a great partnership over these last few years. A few other community partners, again, we depend on a lot of folks in order to make this happen because we are sort of a small staff and a small board. We did take this model and expand it last year to Bern Union, and so we saw such success at Lancaster that we were able to take it to Bern Union as well, and we had someone come along and underwrite that entire program after the first year. We started it with a grant, and then a business person came in and said, I'm passionate about the Bern Union area. I'm going to underwrite this whole deal so that we can continue it into the future. And so we're seeing success. The success that we're seeing at Lancaster, we're now duplicating in other districts around the county. I tried to jam a lot in there very quickly. I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone might have.
Anyone?
Well, thank you again very much. I appreciate your continued support and the opportunity to serve the students here at Lancaster City Schools.
Well, thank you, David. And yeah, thanks for all the important work you're doing with helping at-risk students continue their education after high school so that they can be successful. We really appreciate what you and your organization are doing, and again, we say thanks.